What's up, everyone? Justin here, back with a new Best of Show. Survivor Series is upon us. It's on next Sunday on the WWE Network, if you didn't know. If you're a WWE fan, hopefully you still don't order them on pay-per-view, because the network is really cheap. And it's a great deal to see the monthly pay-per-views. So best of show is will be about two parts. Best of Survivor Series, my favorite, and in my opinion, the best matches to watch from Survivor Series events. So here we go with Best of Survivor Series. Let's start with these Best of shows are basically, in my opinion, the best matches from Survivor Series, or my other Best of shows are from Superstars or Tag Teams. The favorite matches they did and had. So Survivor Series, if you didn't know, is the longest running event, the second longest running WWE pay-per-view event since after WrestleMania. It debuted in 1987. Sadly, I did not see the first one live. I was only 4 years old. I didn't even have cable when I was 4. My mother, single mother, couldn't afford cable at the time. But anyways, later on, long story short, in about the late 90s, I searched and went to every blockbuster that was left. There were still a lot of them. In the late 90s, I went to every damn video store and searched for pay-per-views I did not see, and I'd rent them. I found Survivor Series. I found Survivor Series 87, the first one, and rented it from a blockbuster. That is the only way I got to see it, because I didn't see the original event on pay-per-view. And before the network, we're talking 99, 2000. When I was still renting a ton of wrestling videos, there was no network to just watch all these old pay-per-views on anytime you want. So the first Survivor Series took place actually on Thanksgiving, November 26th, 87. It was a big event. Had a big event, big fight feel to it. When they opened the show, the crowd was just hype. It looked sold out. 21,300 people were there. It was the biggest event since WrestleMania 3. Earlier in the year, let's get to some of the matches now. All the matches were basically built around Hogan versus Andre, in my opinion. It was built around Team Andre and Team Hogan. That Andre and Hogan were stepping in the ring together once again, the first time since WrestleMania 3. So I'm going to just give you some of the best matches, in my opinion, from the first event, the first Survivor Series match. First ever 5-on-5 Survivor Series elimination. I don't like that this guy was in it, but he was a big WWF star at the time. And I will say this event, all these superstars felt larger than life. Some of them were looked like comic book characters, just larger than life. Guys like Andre the Giant, the One Man Gang, King Kong Bundy, Hogan, Savage. All those guys were definitely larger than life. And the crowd just went insane when they saw him. So, the first best of Survivor Series, I gotta include the first ever elimination match. Again, I was never a fan of the guy, but he was in it. Brutus the Barber Beefcake, Jake the Snake Roberts, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Macho Man Randy Savage, and Ricky Steamboat. Took on the team of Dangerous Danny Davis, the crooked referee that basically cheated as a ref, and then as Gorilla Monsoon, rest in peace. The guy was so great at being a commentator, and he's so damn good on primetime wrestling. Gorilla Monsoon said about Danny Davis, he's banned for life from refereeing. He's banned for life plus 10 years. That always makes me laugh when I hear it. So Danny Davis, Harley Race, King Harley Race, not NWA champion Harley Race, Hercules, the Honky Tonk Man, and Ron Bass. And they were managed by Jimmy Hart and Bobby Heenan at ringside, Elizabeth on the other side with Savage. Like every elimination match, you had a lot of managers at the time. At ringside, Bobby Heenan, Jimmy Hart, Slick, Miss Elizabeth, Johnny Valiant, I believe, was a manager also. Mr. Fuji was there too. So a ton of, even Oliver Humperdinck, a ton of managers at the time in the 80s in the WWF that I really miss managers. I miss managers in a lot of tag teams. Especially in the early days of Survivor Series, WWF had a ton of great tag teams involved in the elimination matches, and it was great. It was awesome. Now they don't have many tag teams. All I can think of is Cesaro Nakamura and Street Profits and New Day. And that's it. Really nobody else. The Usos, I kind of feel, are broken up. Anyways, the first Survivor Series elimination, that's got to be on Best of Survivor Series. Women's match, women's elimination wasn't very good. It was not good wrestling, so it's not going to be on my Best of. This matchup, the 10-man, 10-on-10 Survivor Series elimination, 10-on-10, a 20-man tag. It was insane. If your team got eliminated, you had to go. It was awesome. This is definitely on my Best of. The British Bulldogs teaming up with the Killer Bees, the Fabulous Rougeau Brothers, Strike Force, the Young Stallions. They took on the Bolsheviks, Demolition, the Dream Team, the Hart Foundation, the Islanders. So many good tag teams were in this matchup, and it lasted 37 minutes. And after the entrances, it was like over 40 minutes. It's a long match, but it's still really good, really entertaining. So that's on the Best of for sure. 10-on-10 Survivor Series elimination tag. You had 20 guys involved. So now the main event of the first Survivor Series definitely is on my Best of. Andre the Giant, Butch Reed, King Kong Bundy, One Man Gang, and Ravishing Rick Rude. What a fucking team that is. That's a dream team. They took on another dream team of great talents. We're super over. Hulk Hogan. He was the ultimate, the most over out of everybody on the show. Hogan was a team captain with Bam Bam Bigelow. Rest in peace. It sucks. I wish Bam Bam was here. But this main event, Team Andre, Team Hogan, it was so fucking good. It was so good. By the way, if you don't have one, get your smart button. Holy shit, Chan. Right there, you heard it. And that is how to describe this main event. Holy shit. You had Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan. And their teams were awesome. I liked everybody, except I didn't really care about Ken Patera. As a kid, I didn't care about the guy. But everybody else, I liked. As a kid, to be honest, in 87, I basically only liked baby faces, and I didn't care about the heels. But still, the first Survivor Series, 3 matches, 3 out of 4 deserve to be on the best of Survivor Series. If you haven't watched them, watch them. Again, Team Hogan, Bam Bam Bigelow, Hogan, Don Morocco, Ken Patera, Paul Orndorff. I believe that was a boring chant. It sounded like boring. That main event was not boring. Let's try another one. This is awesome. And I agree. The first Survivor Series was awesome. Again, get your smart button. I believe the website smartbutton.com. Again, you know you are the guy that sent me this. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And I will continue to promote it because it's pretty damn awesome. So let's get to the more of the best of Survivor Series, the best matches in my opinion. Let's go to 1988. Again, this is part 1 of my best of Survivor Series because they had a lot of really good matches in the history of Survivor Series. 1988, you had a really good, I'm going to just say one of these is the, I'll put 2 on the best of Survivor Series. The first one that is on the best of Survivor Series, again, that a 10-on-10 Survivor Series elimination tag with a ton of great tag teams in it. You had the Powers of Pain taking on the Powers of Pain. Taking on the Powers of Pain, by the way, were baby faces at the time and got a pretty damn big reaction and good pop. Powers of Pain, the Rockers, the British Bulldogs, the Hart Foundation, and the Young Stallions took on Demolition. Demolition, the Brainbusters, the Bolsheviks, the Fabulous Rougeau Brothers, the Conquistadors, and that's it. Ton of tag teams. It was great. Fun to watch. It went 42 minutes. The next match I'll put on the best of because Hogan and Savage were in it. They were a team. On the same team, they were the Mega Powers. Before they broke up, Hercules, Hillbilly Jim, Coco Beware, Hulk Hogan, and Randy Savage took on the team of Akeem, Big Boss Man, the Twin Towers, Haku, the Red Rooster, and Ted DiBiase. That deserves to be on the best of Survivor Series. 1989. Some of the matches were not bad. Some of the elimination matches, but I'm not gonna add 1989 to the best of Survivor Series because you know why? Zeus was a part of it. Zeus from the damn movie No Holds Barred. Vince, you're insane. You thought you could make him a star and a big heel, monster heel. No, you couldn't. It didn't work. And I don't think he wanted to be a wrestler anyways. Tiny Lister played Zeus. He was just in it for a fucking big payday. That's why he was involved in 2 or 3 wrestling matches he was involved in. And then he got out of the business, retired. And then he actually returned. I don't know why they paid him, but he was back in WCW as Z Gangster. I think he was Z Gangster at Uncensored 96. That was a mess. And a bad idea to bring him in, and a fucking waste of money. That was so stupid. God, that was stupid. I don't know whose idea that was to bring in Tiny Lister to WCW Uncensored 96, but it was bad. Because the guy could do nothing and couldn't work. It was stupid. So let's go to 1990. I got to include one match from 1990. In my Best of Survivor Series show, I got to include the debut of the greatest character, greatest gimmick, the greatest WWE superstar of all time. 30 years, almost. He's been on top in a main eventer for 30 fucking years. 3 decades, he's been on top. Who am I talking about? 1990 Survivor Series, the debut of The Undertaker. It was awesome. It was damn awesome to see him. It was Ted DiBiase's mystery partner, The Undertaker. Well, the first Survivor Series match was cool. I guess it deserves a Best of Survivor Series because you had the Ultimate Warrior, Road Warrior Animal, Road Warrior Hawk, the Legion of Doom, and the modern day warrior, Kerry Von Erich, the Texas Tornado. So you had 4 or more. You had, 4 warriors. 4 guys that called themselves warriors at one time. Taking on the team of Demolition, Axe, Smash, Crush, and Mr. Perfect. So that deserves to be on the Best of Survivor Series. So now let's get to The Undertaker's debut, the $1 Million Team. Honky Tonk Man, Greg Valentine, Ted DiBiase, and the mystery partner, the debut of The Undertaker. You deserve it, chant. Undertaker's definitely deserved to be on top for 30 fucking years because the guy's a hell of a worker, busted his ass, broke his fucking body, and just absolutely broke his body and tore it up for the business and the fans. He really, really gave it all to the business and Vince and the company and the fans. The debut of The Undertaker. Let's see if we can get a better chant. Holy shit chant. If the fans would have done that in 1990, it would have been well deserved. When you see The Undertaker came out, it was awesome. In 1990, again, The Undertaker part of Ted DiBiase's team. And he was managed by Brother Love. That was so stupid. How do you have a guy's gimmick where he's supposed to be like dead with a guy that loves people? I don't get that. Is his manager. Thank God they brought in Paul Bearer. So they took on the team of the Dream Team. Bret Hart, Dusty Rhodes, Coco Beware, Jim the Anvil Neidhart. And they were absolutely destroyed by The Undertaker. I think he eliminated all 4 of them. I believe. I'm pretty sure he destroyed all 4 of them. So that was pretty damn good. The Undertaker's debut at Survivor Series 1990. Let's go to 1991. I gotta include this on the Best of Survivor Series. The first Survivor Series match was pretty damn entertaining and really good at a ton of Hall of Famers and star power. The debut of Nature Boy Ric Flair on his first WWF pay-per-view, in-ring debut on the first pay-per-view for WWF, was Ric Flair's first pay-per-view, Survivor Series 91. It was Mountie, Ric Flair, Ted DiBiase, the Warlord, and Mr. Perfect. Oh, Mr. Perfect was a manager. He was not wrestling at the time. So it was 4-on-4. It was not 5-on-5 anymore. They would go back and forth between 4-on-4 and 5-on-5, like throughout the 90s. They took on the team of Bret Hart, Hall of Famer, the British Bulldog, Hall of Famer, Roddy Piper, Hall of Famer. And then you had Virgil. But he was over at the time. He wasn't that good, but he was over as a babyface. He was cheered at least. So everybody's a Hall of Famer. Except Virgil and the Mountie, not Hall of Famers. And not the Warlord either. He's a nice guy. I've seen him be interviewed. He seems like a nice guy and a good guy, but he's not a Hall of Famer. So that deserves to be on the best of Survivor Series. The first elimination match that kicked off the show in 91. More best of Survivor Series. The Undertaker challenging Hulk Hogan for the WWF Championship. It was Undertaker's 1-year anniversary in the company, and he won the world title. Defeated Hulkamania. Tombstoned him on top of a chair. Ric Flair helped, but so what? A win is a win. The Undertaker became WWE Champion. He was only in the company 1 year. He deserved it, for sure. He definitely deserved it. Undertaker deserved to become WWE Champion because he had such a great gimmick. And my God, he lived his fucking gimmick. He would not break character. He would not sell much. It was great. Nobody could have played The Undertaker as good as he did. So, yeah, Hogan, Undertaker, Survivor Series 91. That's on the best of Survivor Series. Also, I got to mention Bobby Heenan. Gorilla Monsoon were on commentary for the first time at a Survivor Series in 91, and it was epic. I loved it. They are the best commentary duo ever. Gorilla Monsoon, Bobby Heenan, in my opinion. So, yeah. 1992, I'd say best of match, I'd say Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart. Champion versus champion deserves to be on the best of Survivor Series from 92. I also enjoyed Macho Man, Mr. Perfect against Ric Flair, Razor Ramon. That deserves to be on the best of. Let's go to 1993. Not really any best of matches that I loved. So I'm not going to add any from 93 on my best of show. I enjoy 93, but nothing great. No good matches really were involved in the event or happened at the event. 94. Not much happened. I will say either 94, 95 business was really down, I think, for live events, but somehow Survivor Series 94 had a ton of people there. Looked sold out. If whenever business was down during the steroid trial, or maybe Vince beat it in court, I don't know, he might have been found not guilty before Survivor Series 94. I don't know. But WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, Survivor Series in 94 all had big crowds. So I guess just live events, house show business was down. 94 again, not much best of except Shawn Michaels super kicked Diesel by accident and they broke up. And Diesel chased him to the back. That was pretty cool. But it's not in my best of. It's definitely not a best of match. Bret Hart, Bob Backlund submission match. That's a best of match, in my opinion. It was really good. It was kind of long, got boring in some parts. I think Bob Backlund had the chicken wing on Bret like forever. They were just laying on the mat like forever. It felt like over 10, 20 minutes. And Bret would not quit. But we all know what happened. Owen got the towel from his mother, or his mother threw it in. It was pretty damn funny. That Owen screwed Bret by crying to his mother, saying, look at him, throw the towel in. That was funny. Also, Undertaker, Yokozuna had a casket match. That was good. So that's on my best of Survivor Series 95. 95, I'll put Diesel Bret Hart on my best of. I thought is really good. You see like a shining light here. I don't know what. It looks like a fucking blob, shadow, ghost. I think that's a light glaring. It's not a ghost. Maybe it is. I don't know. Looks like a ghost in the camera. Who knows what it is? It's a light. Watch this. It was a light glaring. Or it's a damn shadow. It was a shadow. Looked like a blob of a ghost. I don't know. Or a spirit. Who the fuck knows? It was a shadow. What was I saying? 95. Bret Hart Diesel deserves to be on my best of Survivor Series. It is really good for the WWF Championship. Bret Hart got pushed off the apron, went through the table. That was pretty damn shocking at the time. That was awesome. Because they never did stuff like that. There's my cats down here deciding to cry because they want to go outside. It's too cold to let them out anymore. But anyways, 96, I'm going to say best of. You got to have Undertaker Mankind. That's a best of match for Survivor Series that I enjoyed. You got to have Stone Cold Steve Austin Bret Hart 1-on-1 for the first time on pay-per-view. That was awesome. Great match. Definitely is on my best of Survivor Series. Some of the elimination matches were good, but not all of them. I think I had 2 or 3 of them. The Rock's debut as Rocky Maivia, the smiling babyface. He did not work as a babyface. He was actually booed out of Madison Square Garden. He was booed a lot. So I'm trying to think. One of the elimination matches, you had Too Cold Scorpio, Flash Funk debut. That was pretty damn awesome because he did a moonsault off the top to the floor on the Vader, I think. That was pretty damn cool. Also, I think Jim Cornette was on commentary for that, and he's a damn good commentator. So that's my best of Survivor Series 96. Flash Funk debuting. The Rock debuting, I guess, but I didn't care about him at the time. And, Undertaker Mankind. Paul Bearer was hanging from a cage above the ring. And Stone Cold Bret Hart. Oh, yeah. Also, best of. I gotta include Shawn Michaels Sid. That was fucking great because Sid won the title. I was really happy about it. I like Sid. I still like the guy. He's not going to wrestle anytime soon. I believe he's retired. I don't know. Maybe he'll wrestle in indies again. Who knows? But Sid winning the title was awesome. It was shocking. And it was great. Sid got a babyface reaction big time. And Sid was supposed to be the fucking heel. The crowd switched and turned Sid fucking babyface. When Sid left, when he came out, he's doing all the fist bumps to everybody in the crowd. They loved it that Sid won. Again, it was New York City, Madison Square Garden. You cannot tell them and make them cheer who you wanted. You wanted Rocky Maivia to be cheered. He wasn't. And then you had to turn him heel. You put it off till like summer 97, but you did the right thing and turned him heel, had him join the Nation. Great idea. And again, you wanted Shawn Michaels, your babyface champion, to be cheered in 96. He was not cheered. He's basically booed out of the building. Hope you enjoyed my Best of Survivor Series Part 1. Part 2, I'll pick it up with maybe something from 97. There were really no great or good matches that were a part of 97, I don't think. And I'll go through all the years, every Survivor Series, and I will give you my Best of Survivor Series matches in Part 2. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed Part 1 of my Best of Survivor Series. Bye for now.